What if I told you that some of the animals we believe are gone forever might still be hiding in the world's wildest corners? Imagine a creature declared extinct for nearly a century, suddenly reappearing. Today, we're counting down 10 incredible animals that have vanished from our records, but might just be waiting to be rediscovered. Let's start with a classic, the thylacine, or as it's more famously known, the Tasmanian tiger. This carnivorous marsupial from Australia was officially declared extinct in 1936 after the last known individual, Benjamin, died in a zoo. It had the stripes of a tiger, the pouch of a kangaroo, and the head of a wolf. But here's the twist: since its official extinction, there have been thousands of unconfirmed sightings across Tasmania and mainland Australia. From blurry photos to convincing footprints and chilling eyewitness accounts, the evidence keeps piling up. Could this unique predator still be prowling the Tasmanian wilderness, cleverly avoiding our cameras? Next, we sail to the Caribbean to search for the Caribbean monk seal. This was the only seal native to the Gulf of Mexico and Caribbean Sea. Hunted relentlessly for its oil, the last confirmed sighting was in 1952. It was officially declared extinct in 2008. But fishermen and divers in the remote coastal areas of Haiti and Jamaica have reported seeing seals that match its description. Are these just cases of mistaken identity, or has a small, resilient population managed to survive against all odds in secluded coves? Now, let's fly over to Japan and talk about the Japanese wolf. Actually, there were two distinct subspecies. The last of these majestic creatures were supposedly killed by ranchers and a rabies outbreak in 1905. For over a century, they've been considered a closed chapter. However, mysterious canine howls have been recorded in Japan's remote mountains, sounds that don't match any known dogs or other wildlife. Coupled with a handful of intriguing sightings, some researchers believe a remnant population could still be thriving, hidden deep within the dense forests. From the land to the sky, let's look for the ivory-billed woodpecker. Known as the Lord God bird because of the exclamation people made upon seeing it, this massive woodpecker was a sight to behold. Last officially seen in the 1940s in the United States, its extinction was driven by logging that destroyed its forest habitat. But then, in 2004, a flicker of hope. Several ornithologists reported seeing and even videotaping one in Arkansas. While the evidence has been debated fiercely, many dedicated birders continue to search the swamps of the American South, convinced this magnificent bird still hammers away at old-growth trees. Have you ever heard of the Javan tiger? This tiger subspecies once roamed the Indonesian island of Java. By the 1970s, due to habitat loss and hunting, it was considered extinct. But reports haven't stopped. In 2019, a wildlife ranger photographed what appeared to be a Javan tiger, and recent DNA analysis of a hair found on a fence has shown a genetic makeup different from other known tiger subspecies, matching museum specimens of the Javan tiger. Is this the proof we've been waiting for? The search is more intense than ever. Let's head to the vast plains of Africa for the quagga. This was a subspecies of the plains zebra, famous for having stripes only on the front part of its body. The last one died in an Amsterdam zoo in 1883. But here's where science gets exciting. Because it was a subspecies, not a separate species, scientists started the Quagga Project. Through selective breeding of zebras with quagga-like traits, they have recreated an animal that looks almost identical. While not the original, it raises a fascinating question. Could similar genetics persist naturally in a remote zebra herd? Number 7 takes us to New Zealand for the South Island Kako. This beautiful bird, known for its haunting, organ-like song, was declared extinct in 2007. However, that status was changed back to data deficient after a credible sighting was reported. Since then, a dedicated trust has been formed, offering a reward for any definitive proof of its existence. Believers comb the dense forests, listening for its unique call, hoping to confirm that this songbird has not sung its final note. From a songbird to a giant, let's discuss Steller's sea cow. This massive, slow-moving marine mammal, a relative of the manatee, could grow up to 30 feet long. Discovered in 1741, it was hunted to extinction just 27 years later. But could it be? Reports from sailors and indigenous communities in the remote Bering Sea speak of a large, mysterious sea creature fitting its description. Given the vastness of the Arctic Ocean, it is not impossible that a small population found refuge in a place humans have yet to fully explore. Our 9th contender is the eastern cougar. This big cat once roamed across eastern North America but was declared extinct by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in 2011 after a long period with no confirmed sightings. Yet, people from the Appalachian Mountains to the forests of Maine constantly report seeing large, long-tailed cats. While officials often attribute these sightings to wandering western cougars or even bobcats, the sheer volume of reports keeps the mystery alive. Is it possible a breeding population has quietly re-established itself? Finally, let's dive deep into the rivers of China for the Beiji, or the Yangtze River dolphin. This graceful, freshwater dolphin was declared functionally extinct in 2006 after an intensive search failed to find a single one. It was a heartbreaking loss. But then, in 2017, a group of amateur conservationists filmed an animal that looked exactly like a Beiji. The footage is grainy and inconclusive, but it offers a sliver of hope. Could this goddess of the Yangtze still be navigating the murky waters of the world's third longest river? From tigers to dolphins, the stories of these animals remind us that nature is full of surprises. While the odds may be long, the possibility of their survival fuels the passion of researchers and explorers around the globe. What do you think? Are these animals gone for good, or are they just really good at hide and seek? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more adventures into the mysteries of our natural world. See you next time.